Now, what are some of those alternate, I guess, methods of monetization? You mentioned AdSense and then super chats and that kind of thing. What are some others that might be like,
Yeah, so on platform, we'll just kind of group all of those into one, which we'll call on platform monetization. That is your AdSense, that's super chats, that's super thanks, super stickers, channel memberships. They've got courses coming in the future where you're going to be able to offer courses. On platform, I would also look at merch as one of those as well. Anything that you can connect to your YouTube channel, like a direct connection or on platform, I look at those as on platform monetization. So you have that. In addition to that, you have fan funding in general, which you can do through YouTube memberships, which again would fall under on platform, or you can use a service like Patreon, which has recurring memberships, which is if you're trying to get money fast, doing things that are recurring will always get you money fast. Because if you send somebody to that thing, like let's say your Patreon, for example, if they sign up on Patreon and they are supporting you over there, since it is a recurring service, that means as long as you're giving them content that they enjoy and you're interacting with them over there, they're going to stay paying as long as they're able to, or as long as they're into what it is that you're doing, or as long as they are receiving the value that you think that you are giving them, they're going to stick around. So because of that, that compounds very quickly. Once you get like 100 patrons in there, you can be making like a decent amount of money based on the different tiers that you have. I have a friend of mine here in Thailand. He talks about cryptocurrency, and on his Patreon alone, I think now he's making like $70,000 or $80,000 a month, just off of Patreon. That doesn't include all the other ways that he monetizes. So when it comes to crowdfunding, you can make a substantial amount of money, with that. But it's always best to go the recurring option. So again, you can use like Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi or something like that, but you have that. Next, you also have entertainment platforms like Uscreen.tv. What they are where you can essentially create your own Netflix of sorts. So let's say that you have a YouTube channel and you are doing like vlogs or some type of lifestyle content. Then what you can do is you can start a Uscreen channel, and with your Uscreen channel, you get like apps and all this different stuff that you can do, and then people pay a monthly fee to that to get exclusive content as well. So think of it like Patreon, but on steroids. Like you can live stream into it and like all this other stuff. So you have those types of options as well, where you can do those sorts of things, and you can start stacking up your recurring revenue there. Again, all these things require additional work, but they are things that you can do to kind of get the ball moving for you quickly on your YouTube channel. The next thing that we have is affiliate marketing. I can't brag on affiliate marketing enough. So affiliate marketing for me is one of my main pillars of monetization. So when it comes to affiliate marketing, what that is for anybody that's listening to this that's not familiar with it is with affiliate marketing, what you do is you sign up for affiliate programs for different companies. And when you sign up for those programs, they give you a link. It's a custom link that when you share that link with people, if they click on it and they make a purchase, then you make a commission. Now, within that, there's a bunch of nuance, a bunch of different programs. For example, there's some programs to where if you're able to send a decent amount of traffic and you can prove it, they'll actually upgrade your status within their affiliate system, and they'll start working out really cool deals with you to where, like, for example, I have one video on my YouTube channel. And if you just think about this in terms of the value of the video, so I have one video on my YouTube channel that I made as a review video, like, hey, let me just make this review video, whatever. I'm getting a lot of questions about it, so let's do it. Contacted them, showed them some affiliate stats from another thing I promoted as an affiliate. They gave me a deal where they're giving me $25 for a free sign up because they understand the lifetime value of their customers and all that. So they were giving me $25 for a free sign up. So that one video that ended up ranking well in search ended up making me over $50,000. And all it was me just reviewing that particular thing. So how that worked is I made a video reviewing the product. So people that were already interested in the product were looking for information about it. So I gave my thoughts about it, showed them all the different features of it and things like that. And for the people that said in their own mind, hey, yeah, I think I'll get this. Some of those people went down to the description of that video. They clicked on the link. They went to that website, and then they ended up, making the purchase or just signing up for a free account to try it out. And when that happened, as soon as they sign up for it, then I get $25 credited to my account. So, when it comes to affiliate marketing, you have all kinds of different things. Other places will just give you commissions right out of the gate. So with their commissions, how it will work is like you send a sale, you get a certain amount of money for the sale. So for example, we have a product that's out. It's like an old product. It's been around for years, but they just completely redid everything. It's called Tube Spanner, and I'm working with them, on the advisory side of things, and I'm also making content for them as well. But basically, what they are doing with their affiliate program is I'm, working on them or working with them on that, trying to help them, fine tune everything. But what they're going to be doing is they're going to be giving content creators, or not content creators, but anybody that promotes that service, 50% of the sale. So there's a lot of affiliate programs that will do a similar thing. So how it works is, some people, they'll give you, 10% of a sale or 5% of a sale, but other people will give you 25 or 50% of what it is that's going on, which if you think about that, and when it comes to affiliate marketing, if you think of the value of what's going on there, essentially, if you can find 10 good products to promote as an affiliate that will give you a high commission like that, that gives you all of the benefits of actually owning those companies, right? In terms of the traffic that you're sending, it doesn't include the traffic that other people are sending, but it gives you the benefit of owning those companies without any of the headache of having to deal with employees or overhead, or, what their brand messaging is, or like any of the other, complicated stuff. Like, all you have to do is send traffic to them on a regular basis. And then your bank is just keeps getting deposits from all these different, places that you promote. It's crazy. But like when it comes to affiliate marketing, that is a fantastic way to get your foot in the door in terms of making money from your YouTube channel. So another version of this is, everybody knows about Amazon. So once your channel gets to a certain point, I'm not sure what the requirements are as of our conversation, but once you get your channel to a certain point, you can also apply for the Amazon affiliate program. Keep in mind, they pay peanuts. However, it's a way to get your foot in the door. So what they do is, if you send traffic to them, even if somebody doesn't buy the thing that you're recommending or the thing that you mentioned, if they buy anything else on Amazon within the 24-hour period, you still get a commission on the stuff that they bought. So because of that, just when it comes to affiliate marketing, it's a fantastic way that content creators can make easy money. And especially if somebody's just getting started on YouTube, like, if you're not in the partner program yet, don't even worry about it. Just find some really good things that you can bring attention to as an affiliate. Make sure that your audience knows that you have links in the description to those things, and you can start making money from your very first video that you put up on your YouTube channel. And that's actually something that I recommend, is that as you're first getting started, like while you're working on your skill sets, once you can make some good videos that people respond to well, go ahead and start getting some monetization strategies together and figuring out exactly, how you're going to monetize what it is that you're doing, and do it. Because if you do it while you're just getting started, or, like once you get the baseline stuff of making content that people respond to well, once you get that under cover, or once you get that under control, then as your YouTube channel grows, since you're deploying all that stuff, as you're getting the ball rolling, as your YouTube channel grows, your income's going to grow. So then by the time you reach 100,000 subscribers, like, you're banking, right? Instead of waiting. Okay, well, I'm going to start doing that when I get 10,000 subscribers. When I get 50,000 subscribers, that's when I'm going to start getting serious about trying to make money off of this. Like, if you start putting that stuff in action early, then you're going to make a lot of money in your YouTube career, because the entire time you're on YouTube, those videos are going to be working for you on your behalf to generate income. Next thing that we have, of course, is sponsorship. Now, for this, you got to have an established channel of some kind. It doesn't have to be huge. Depending on your sales abilities, you might be able to get a sponsor on a small channel, but in most cases, people will wait until they have some decent momentum to get sponsorships. Sponsorships are also extremely lucrative, and it's something that some content creators just refuse to do. And then some content creators actually hunger for the day that they're going to be able to get sponsorships and work with companies. So everybody has their, personal opinions on that one. But when it comes to sponsorships, that's also another, really great way to monetize your content. And it's actually, pretty easy, because then you get, depending on how you set things up, you can do it in a way to where you essentially have an entire year's worth of income that you already know that you can count on, that you haven't even made videos for yet. So depending on, how you negotiate and how you, present what it is that you're doing to some of these companies, and as long as they see the value in you, you can also, really work that out in a great way as well. But that is another part of niching down. So just as a quick side tip here, if it's okay, Owen, if I, kind of go off the rail here for just 1 second,
Yeah, for
is
sure.
when you are thinking of your content type, and you're thinking of, niching down on YouTube, in addition to niching down, helping you perform well on YouTube, It also makes your content extremely valuable as your channel grows. Because if you have a variety channel, you just have a bunch of random things on your YouTube channel, and a company goes and looks at your YouTube channel because they loved one of your videos, they go and look at your YouTube channel and they see you just have a big mess of content, then your audience and the people that you're reaching isn't a perfect fit for what it is that they're doing. Therefore, they're only likely to sponsor maybe a video, 2 videos, maybe 3 videos. If it does well, maybe when you make that type of video, they'll sponsor it, things like that. But it's harder to lock them into long-term contracts. But if you have a dedicated channel for a dedicated audience and all of the content in your channel, when that brand goes to your channel, they're like, wow, all these videos are reaching the people that we're trying to reach. That's where you really increase the value of your brand, your YouTube brand, and you can really start doing awesome when it comes to sponsorships, because they see that without even having to think about it. They're like, yeah, we want to work with this person. So what do we got to do? And then that gives you tons of leverage in terms of getting longer contracts, because when you first start getting into that, a lot of people, self included, would just do like one video, one video, one video, and it keeps you on this hamster wheel. But when you niche down like that and you're serving like a really good audience and you start coming on the radar of, companies, or you start doing outreach to, bring attention to yourself to these companies, when they see that value, they're more than happy to work with you in longer form contracts, 3 months, 6 months, a series of videos, whatever it is that you're doing, because they see the value in what it is that you're doing. But on the monetization side, let's see, we went through those. We've also got, so here we did affiliate marketing. We also have personal products, and that's going to be niche dependent. But when it comes to personal products, you like, for example, you have like Matt's Off-Road Recovery, who, he just put out this line of stuff through Daryl Eves and one of his companies, to where they do like these like bands that you like strap, stuff down into your truck, and a bunch of other like truck accessories. You have cleaning channels that have made millions of dollars just off of microfiber cloths that they sell that are their own. For anybody here that's familiar with Pat Flynn, he's also made, a substantial amount through his company for the Switch Pod that he has. Physical products are, another way that you can monetize. I know for a lot of people, hearing that, you might think like, oh yeah, right, like I'm going to go and make something that, like somebody would, actually go and possibly buy in a store. That sounds like a big project, but you can absolutely do that. And please try not to limit, what you think you're capable of, because, like everything is a process and everything is a system. You just have to figure out what that system is, and you can walk it and, follow the same systems that have been laid down before you. So please never limit yourself in your thinking on what you can do. But then you also have digital products as well. With digital products, that is where, technically the Uscreen thing that I mentioned before, or any other thing like that, that could technically be a digital product, because you are putting up additional content off platform that people would pay for. So that is technically a digital product. But depending on your content type, like let's say if you're a gamer, then you could make like printable maps that people could buy. You can make printable like PDFs of like very specific things in games that people will buy. You can make, if you have a successful gaming channel, you can make I know there's one guy that sells like a PDF and a small course around how he built his gaming channel that he makes a lot of money off of. You can do those types of things. If you are a cooking channel, then you can sell recipe books, you can sell aprons, you can sell anything related to, cooking and all of that. So when it comes to, digital products, I guess an apron wouldn't be digital unless it was through merch. Then I guess it kind of would be. But when it comes to digital products, though, you can make a substantial amount of money with those as well. So, for example, that website that I was talking about earlier, that would be, seen as a, digital product. So, you can do that. And then, of course, there's other opportunities that come out of the woodwork, like as you start gaining momentum and as you start coming onto the radar of people. Other opportunities come up, like the thing that I talked about in Armenia. Depending on your content type, you might get paid. Like some content creators, and this is crazy if you think about it, some content creators get paid to show up at parties. I'll say that again. They get paid to make an appearance at somebody's party. So in terms of, those types of things, like as a content creator, you might have, depending on, again, it's going to depend on the niche that you're in and the people that are watching your content and all that, but you might have, the opportunities that are crazy like that, that'll just come out of the woodwork that you that you couldn't have seen if you planned everything out to a T. You still wouldn't have seen those, and they'll still come your way as a content creator once you start picking up momentum.